Is it really happening?
Is really happening.
Guys, this is really happening, man.
Finally happening.
You've all been waiting for this. What's happening right now, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Weekly letters we've been receiving. When is it happening?
Oh yeah, we've been receiving Hotmail, AOL, mail, cold mail. We've been receiving death threats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been receiving Amber Alerts, like all kinds of things, wanting this to happen. What we're doing right now. All right.
Yeah.
Can you? So first, can we say what are we doing right now? You know, what are we here to do today that is so special? That's never been done before.
Well, we're here to have a conversation between Ryan Jeansun.
So this
and
is
Dr.
the
Suhaib.
first ever alpha male podcast in history, guys. Where, you know, we're making history, boys and girls, but only boys. Really, there's a lot of boys here, but after today's episode, you're all gonna become men. What do you have to say about that, Dr. Suhaib? Should we introduce ourselves first? You go on ahead, ladies first.
Yes, thank you. So my name is Dr. Suhaib. I have way too many doctorates.
How many?
None of them actually are valid here in this universe. I'm actually from another universe. I probably should have led with that.
Okay.
But yeah, I've got a doctorate in. And name a subject.
Detroit rappers.
Okay, well, not that. But name a different subject.
Jacksonville, Florida.
One more topic.
U.S. presidents.
Yeah, that one. I've got a doctorate in that one.
Okay. If if you've got a doctorate in that, name all the presidents.
So we got
that have given rodeo head.
Oh, well, there's only one president who has ever created the precedent of giving rodeo head.
Okay.
And that is Barack Obama.
Oh, okay. And so since you're an expert on presidents, can you tell us, is Barack Obama really a lizard person from another universe?
Yeah, there's an interesting debate that goes around with this one.
Okay.
Some of which I am
so you know, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, the word debate makes me really uncomfortable. I really hate debate bros. I much prefer video essays, but keep going.
I apologize. I will never say a debate again.
Okay.
But
starting now.
But yeah, there's a lot of verbal conflict.
Ooh, I just don't like conflict, you know, because we currently have a conflict between Russia and Ukraine, and I just think it's really insensitive to all of the people in Russia who are on the correct side of history right now, and Vladimir Putin. I think it's really rude to characterize it as a conflict in the first place, and we should really be calling it, like, you know, a righteous crusade.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. So there is a little bit of kerfuffle.
Okay.
In the, a little bit of kerfuffle in the academic community of whether or not Obama is really actually a lizard person.
Okay.
Some things I am not at liberty to discuss. I have top secret clearance on some topics.
Okay.
So my opinion is officially on the record, no comment. But if you want to edit this part out, yeah, he's definitely a lizard person. Just go ahead and you can edit this out. I just want to let you know because I think it's pretty important. But yeah.
Yeah. I'll edit
straight up. Straight up lizard person. You think a human being?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal for me because I'm actually from Canada, and I think that's an appropriate time for me to introduce myself.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan Jeansun. I'm a Canadian actor. My son is Michael Cera. I like to make movies. I'm very I've been making movies since I was like, 18 years old. That was the youngest where I could start making movies because they were adult films. I was just never really into the Pixar stuff. Which I think that brings us right into our first topic today. So recently, a really controversial stuff has been happening. This involves like a celebrity, like a really, really well-known celebrity that's like doing an attack on one of New York's most central demographics, right?
It's all
Yeah,
I know
so
exactly.
I'll just
as a presidential expert, I know exactly who.
I'll just go right into it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go right into this, and so we're gonna check out what's happening here, and see if the American people are ready. Ooh, wow. Bowser.
No way.
Oh my God, Chain and Balls. I thought this was going to be a kid's movie, but right here, we already know that this is going to be more oriented for adults because there's lava.
It's about time we had an edgier, more mature Mario movie.
Yeah. I was just, yeah. Wow.
Insane. Look at these visuals.
Yeah, these are just... Open the gates! Matt Gaetz? Oh, man. Is he a president?
This movie's deep. He's not a president, no.
In any universe?
Yeah, thankfully, no.
Are you sure? I mean, I think there's only one guy who's not president in any universe. But that's you know what? That's a discussion for another time. Let's this. Oh my God! Wait. Did you see that? Hold on. Let's go back. Did you see that? Did you see that it's throwing snowballs? It doesn't even affect Bowser.
Okay. No way.
And then oh man, yeah, that was so good.
Ooh. Bowser's such a cool character. I'm glad that he's in the new movie.
Him, Shadow the Hedgehog, Xander Hall, like these are all the like edgelord kings. Who's gonna stop him, guys?
No way.
Oh my God, is that Mario? He's one of my favorite Italian Americans, man. It's a lot of mushrooms, man. Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard that. I don't think you did, but
no, I didn't. I don't.
But he's American. That's Mario doing a Chris Pratt impression.
Oh,
what's this? Such a what is this, man? Okay, so I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you saw this, but recently on Twitter, Chris Pratt, like after this, like a lot of people were really mad that he didn't do a voice. A lot of people were really, really angry about it, and then he said, I'm sleepy right now, but tomorrow I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on Italian people. And it was like,
oh my goodness,
it's like so controversial yet so brave, And Dr. Suhaib, as for having a doctorate in going DEFCON 3 on various types of people, how would you like to kind of parse this situation, and what does this mean for the Italian Americans?
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on the level of power of the individual who's saying it, and someone with who is as just fantastic to the core as a human being as Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's just the end.
He's
really
literally
is.
never had a controversial thought in his life. Right?
No,
like he supports gay rights.
He prays to Jesus.
He's been in a bunch of Marvel movies. He's a warrior of Jesus. Everything about him is just perfect, and there's not a single thing he's ever done wrong.
He's one of the few people who it's in their contract with Disney. They're allowed to be racist. Like it.
Yeah.
It's a very controversial new addition, but
it's an anti-morality clause.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a old tradition that Disney kind of used to have back in its old days, and with a lot of those early movies.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're bringing it back.
Dumbo. Dumbo, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made Star Wars The Force Awakens, and they had a woman and a black character, which that's fine. But then they also had the Moon Knight guy, and it's like, wow, come on. He's already in Moon Knight. Why would you have him here as Poe Dameron? That's so messed up, right? We need to have a segregation between Marvel and Star Wars. Like, they need to be segregated, separate but equal.
It's very lazy casting. We've already seen Moon Knight guy in
Oscar. We've already seen Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight. Fantastic performances that he gave. I was convinced he was British after watching that show, but no, he's
Hold on. What?
What?
He's not British?
No, he's Italian.
Wow. Give him the Oscar.
Oh yeah, that's why his name is Oscar, So that just gives him the power to do anything, and to, like, he is the golden statue.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a time where he's like, "Hey, can I have sex with your wife?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm Rian Johnson. I directed the fifth worst Star Wars movie. You can do whatever you want with my wife, because let's be real, she's not gonna be giving me anything after that, So Entertainment Tonight, they're probably our biggest patron. I mean, we have nothing to do with them, but it seems we've got a lot of content coming from them.
They're a high quality news source.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I hear about anything, like if I just vaguely hear of something, I go directly to the Entertainment Tonight Twitter account. That's where I get all my news.
There was just another controversial. So this one, he's actually this guy, he's not making fun of a New York race or demographic. This guy's a Kansan, and it feels like he's fundamentally making fun of the idea of making a comedy movie, right? Although I think this movie's gonna be really funny. You know what? Let's just check out the trailer.
Yeah. Let play it. Play the thing. Do the clip. Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to clip it? You want the clip? I'm gonna clip you out of context.
Roll the move clip. Play video.
Dr. Suhaib, I thought you also had a doctorate in speech therapy.
I work so hard to protect the words of others that I forget to use my own.
That's courageous and beautiful.
Thank you.
We love you.
That's why I do it.
All right, so let's check this out. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Let's see what's happening. Hey, this is Hey, this is a reference to the first movie where he was only the employee at Baskin Robbins for one day. Ha ha. Hey, okay, so right off the bat, Marvel is batting a full, whatever you call it. I don't remember what it is. And
360.
360?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're batting a full 360. They're really, really, really taking the cake home, or should I say, the ice cream, and eating it too.
Yeah.
With
that's a good joke.
Movie like this. Yeah. I mean, let's just talk about like this is so cinematically shot, right? Like this picture is right here in the middle, and we can see Scott and the fucking guy. And then we remember her.
She was in the fourth Thor movie.
Yeah, she was in the fourth Thor movie. She's been there since day one. Oh man.
Wow. Is that guy? That's the star of the movie.
Oh my god, it's Stan Lee. How did they get it back? I thought he retired from living. That's just wild. Yeah, so they brought back Stan Lee for a cameo, and he's like, yeah, I made Spider-Man, I made Ant-Man. What's the difference, right? It's a big commentary. It's so good. We're gonna have to do like a frame-by-frame analysis later of this whole trailer, but right now we're just gonna survey what's kind of going on.
Here's a really cool fact about this Stan Lee cameo here. It's actually an AI generated version of him.
Oh,
and Disney is so committed to making money exclusively off of the image of Stan Lee. He's only going to be in the trailers. He's not even going to be in the movies. He's just to sell the movies.
Wow, that's inspirational. Yeah,
it truly is.
Yeah,
I can't wait for when I die and my likeness gets sold on the black market to sell drugs.
Just to sell drugs? What about to sell like vape pods or something? Because those are like illegal now or whatever. That's a rabbit hole for another day. I mean, I'm Ryan Jeansun. I got a tight schedule right now, so we'll have to get through this trailer first. But yeah, lots of cool ideas happening on this alpha male podcast known as Th0tz.
I really like this is a set design. You can tell it's a science because of all the screens.
Yeah. You're a doctor. You work with a lot of screens all the time.
Every day.
Okay.
Look at the visual effects.
I was just going to say the visual effects are absolutely stunning. It really takes me back to when I first saw the prequels at a young age, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be the one directing one of these movies one day when I grow up. I'm Ryan Jeansun.
It really, these visuals really, really make you think. How many hours did those VFX artists put into this?
Probably
every week, like
a lot at a very low wage.
I think you can always tell the lowest wages for the highest hours because those just look the most just
stunning,
dripping with atmosphere and
no,
effort
absolutely, and they definitely put in lots and lots of time for this. Yeah, it really shows. Definitely the She-Hulk. I was surprised. I saw She-Hulk. I'm like, wow, they're not gonna have budget for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And now I'm watching this, and it's so clear that they're gonna have the budget for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and She-Hulk. I'm so excited about that. That's so cool. Okay, so so they got a helmet, and even the helmet. Oh my god, you can tell that that's a real helmet, and that's real hair. Whoa! Did you see the background in that shot?
No.
Oh my god! Look at how it looks like they're there.
That's crazy.
This is cinema, man.
If you hadn't pointed it out, I would have thought it was a green screen. But now you pointed it out, it looks so real.
Oh yeah, no, I think like they definitely got some Obama connections. You know what I mean? Like a deep space lizard person guy could get them this kind of shit going on, man. That's so crazy, man. As a it was really hard to film The Last Jedi. We had to like go into deep space and a galaxy far, far away and stuff, and it was just like a struggle to get that going. And it looks like they've been able to shrink themselves down to the quantum realm size using lizard person technology to really like accurately capture what's going on. It's really crazy to me they're able to do this too, because like, light literally cannot reflect on this level. You literally would not be able to see anything. Okay, your photoreceptors wouldn't even be like large enough to capture anything anyway. I mean, nothing could actually, like, none of this makes any sense, but that's like the beauty of Marvel, is that they always find a way, because Disney, they keep buying stuff up, they keep getting all of these resources, and keep getting away with it. They do keep getting away with it, and it really shows with a trailer like this that they're really onto what they've always been envisioning. Many years ago, Walt Disney, like, this is what he's been fighting for. Him and his anti-Semitism. And he's been he's passed that torch long since. We're gonna see where that torch is gone in a few segments from now, but yeah, this is just terrific.
Yeah. I'm speechless at this point. I have too many words to be able to speech. Wow, what is that? Rings? What's going on? I have so many questions. I have to see this movie. February. Wow.
Woo!
No way.
They have a celebrity cameo. That's so cool.
Lord Farquaad's in this movie?
Yeah, we're really gonna get a Groundhog Day sequel.
No way.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
No way.
It's Barack Obama. Oh my god. Oh god, he's really doing it. This is a documentary, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this movie, man. I've been, ever since Spider-Man No Way Home, I've just been waiting for the next Spider-Man movie, and this is gonna be terrific. I mean, it's just gonna be wonderful, just amazing. Just 5 stars. 5 stars, man.
And I think something that I'm really looking forward to is this was filmed, 2020, 2021? And they're really bringing that period piece kind of vibe, when you can really tell it was made in 2021.
You can really tell. They're really bringing in the fact that like half the cast, or like the people that are working on it, they might not have even had the vaccine yet, but they're really pushing through, because in space, or in deep quantum worlds, I mean, COVID can't even survive, right? When you shrink it down that small, it's like it basically doesn't even matter anymore. That's actually what I don't know if you knew this, that's what the mRNA vaccine actually does. Is it really? Shrinks the COVID up into the quantum size. And so, like, in a way, this is a movie that everyone that's taken the COVID vaccine has experienced in some way. There's just like a tiny little Quantumania movie happening, All right, so I'm gonna have to take an ad break, because I'm Ryan Jeansun, and there's no way this podcast is gonna be able to afford to keep me on for another hour unless we have a little bit of an ad break. So we're gonna play an ad, and we'll see you guys later. Take it away, Dr. Suhaib.
Yeah, we're proud to be sponsored by
Don't say. We're just gonna play it, and it's just gonna be great. Okay. And now I'm gonna stop recording. Not tonight, sweetie. But I love Chef. Boo. Oh shit, I almost got run over by a car. What do you want for dinner, girl? This is what I want. Boy, this stuff is good. Gassed up. Hey guys, it's come to my attention that the girl in this advertisement might actually be a felony criminal. It might have been that she is committing grand theft, and I don't know if we can support that for our sponsors, so we're making sure that we drop them from sponsoring us, and I propose that we actually get our sponsorship from Sprite. Sprite has never done anything worthy of being canceled. They are literally a perfect company. And, you know, for years, we've just been fighting to get a Sprite sponsorship. I've sacrificed so many things. You know, December 31st last year in the morning, Betty White was alive. I didn't get my Sprite sponsorship. Then she was dead. I don't know if those things are correlated, but I'm just saying, Sprite, you know, I asked for a Sprite sponsorship. You didn't give it to us. The COVID-19 pandemic happened. We still don't have it. Do we want to do part 2 of that? I don't know. So anyway, this is legally not a threat. That's what my lawyer told me to say. I love Sprite. Ooh. Oh. Wow. I think that's a sign of good luck. Okay. Let's see if I can crack this open. Oh, okay. Fuck you, Chef Boyardee, and drug addicts, and the Republican Party, and the Democratic Party, and Bernie Sanders, and Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump, and Andrew Jackson. I can't believe it. He killed so many of Indians, not my kind of Indian, but the other type of Indian, the Native Americans. They keep getting us confused. We're not the same thing. All right, Sprite, you better sponsor us, okay? Otherwise, the real Indians are going to go the way the fake Indians did. You got that? It's not a threat, I swear. Also, we're not sponsored by Sprite, but we will be.
In 2001, Trano versus Coca-Cola was filed in the Florida 3rd District Court of Appeal. The lawsuit was brought by the Colombian trade union Zone Trano and alleged that Panamco, a Colombian Coca-Cola bottling company, assisted paramilitaries in murdering several union members.
Yeah. Try to cancel us now, liberals. Whoa, that was just an amazing commercial, guys. Man, Sprite, you know, there's one thing that is constant throughout all the universes, and that is that Sprite is the greatest drink. And there's another thing constant to balance that out, and that constant is that Jeb Bush can never be president. Okay, and the perfect universe is the one that tends towards like Sprite being the most dominant drink, more dominant than even water, and Jeb Bush being farthest away from breathing. Yeah. If he, like, in the universes where he's been aborted, and the universes where Sprite is drank a lot, and you have both of those, we've like visited, you know, we've gone on vacation a couple of times, me and the boys.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just it's beautiful out there. So me, Dr. Suhaib, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Chris Christie.
Left him there too. That was funny.
Yeah, I left him there, and then he oh man, yeah, he somehow he became president of that universe, and that was really funny. I think he did a surprisingly good job as president there. Isn't that crazy? But I think as good of a president as he was, I don't think he is nearly as good of a prime minister. So this just in, we got some breaking news. Let's see what it's all about.
We have more breaking news now. This from Britain, and it looks as though Britain has a new prime minister after Liz Truss resigned last week after just 4 days. But as CBS News' Ian Lee reports, the new leader has his work cut out for him.
Oh, look at this guy.
Rishi, I am humbled and honoured to have the support of my parliamentary colleagues and to be elected as leader of the Conservative and Unionist Party.
Rishi Sunak now becomes Britain's youngest prime minister in more than a century.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. He's almost as young as FDR was. Wow, that's crazy.
Our party and our country.
FDR is dead. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you bring up a good point. I didn't think about that. Liz, she could definitely pop it off, you know. Like I dated Liz for a little while. You can see it on her Wikipedia page if you go in her early life. Like we dated, and she goes oh man in the bed, you know. I mean, she still got British teeth, but you know.
Sunak, the father of two, had a background in finance before entering government and becoming Boris Johnson's finance minister. Sunak enters office already making history. He becomes the first British prime minister of color and Indian heritage, and also the first to follow the Hindu faith. Reigning on Sunak's victory is the country's opposition. The Labour Party argues the British people should pick the country's next leader.
There is an alternative, and that's a stable Labour government. And the public are entitled to have their say.
This is crazy.
That's why there should be a general election.
I can't imagine having, you know, politics be kind of crazy. It doesn't happen anywhere other than the UK.
Yeah, politics has never been crazy in all of history for sure.
Yeah. It's just nothing. It's just something you don't really expect.
Yeah. So okay, Rishi Sunak. Okay, so how do I put this lightly? He's Indian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know an Indian guy. His name is Suhaib. Not to be confused with Dr. Suhaib.
No.
He's this universe's Suhaib. So he's not even as good as Dr. Suhaib. Dr. Suhaib is white, and he has a doctorate.
Yeah, this universe's Suhaib has 0 doctorates.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, he doesn't even. He doesn't have anything. He just has like a job as a engineer, and he. I mean,
invited to any of the conventions.
I mean, let's just say he'd never be the president of the United States, right? You know, because he's, you know, Indian. I mean, I don't really get that, you know. I think Liz Truss, she was a perfectly fine woman to be the prime minister. So you know, you're the doctor, you have a doctorate in prime ministry, so I would love you to give your thoughts on Liz Truss's career, and then we'll go from there. You know, I want to know. I'm curious. I'm from Canada, where you know, we you know, like the Queen was kind of our girl. You know, we do respect the monarchy a little bit. Now we got the King or whatever, King Charles, and you know, so you would think that I would know more, but but I unfortunately, in order to really understand these fine details, you do need a doctorate in prime ministry. So just take it away for me, Dr. Suhaib.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Liz Truss ran a pretty fierce campaign for the prime ministry seat. Ran on a very Murder the Queen platform. It was pretty not necessarily uncalled for, but it's unprecedented in British history. Most of the Kill the Queen advocates have been Irish. This was the first like homegrown type of deal. Overwhelming support of the country. Got elected, and then
I think she got like 100% of the votes, right?
Yeah,
it's unprecedented. I think we've only seen that kind of thing in like Syria, Russia, North Korea. Yeah, you just don't see that in Britain. They've never had someone be this overwhelmingly popular, but somehow she get to step down within 44 days. How did that happen?
Yeah, the Queen's
I hear it has something to do with Trump stakes, but continue.
It does, yeah. It's pretty interesting. So, of course, she ran on a Kill the Queen kind of platform.
Right.
One immediately went to work and killed the Queen.
Yeah. No, honestly, like it's like promises made, promises kept,
Exactly.
This is why I really respect the Conservative Party of the UK as opposed to the Conservative Party here. They don't keep their promises, man,
The Conservative Party's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I'm just honestly, I'm just a lib. I'm more into the guy here, Justine Trudeau. He's litty.
Yeah, but yeah, so killed the Queen within days, but couldn't get the Queen's ghost to leave Buckingham, and that was pretty unpopular. Scaring a number of tourists, playing practical jokes on the Secret Service. And actually, here's a fun fact: in Britain,
Okay.
the British Secret Service, they're not called the Secret Service.
Oh, what are they called?
They're called the "Oi, you there!" And you have to say it with a horrible accent.
They're called they're called the "Oi, you there!"
Yeah, exactly.
What does that mean exactly? Like, can you decipher that for us with your linguistics?
The linguistic skills, yeah.
Linguistics doctorate. That's crazy. That's like, I think that's the first doctorate that you have that they offer in this universe as well.
Yeah, it's. I was actually the one. It was me and some friends and I who came over from the other universes. We said we need to help these people out. They don't speak as well as we do, so we're going to speak some good.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah. So let's do some linguistics analysis, guys. Take it away.
This one is pretty interesting. It comes from the 1730s.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty recent. For English has been around for I think a lot longer than that.
Exactly, like at least 4 more years than that.
Yeah.
But it was right around Queen Elizabeth II. I think it was her 8th birthday, something like that. You good?
He's drinking some Sprite.
Okay.
Yeah. Continue.
But yeah, it was about her 8th birthday, and
yeah.
A number of anti-royalists decided they were going to attack her, and that's what they said. "Oi, you there!" So that's what they decided to call the Secret Service. That day is when they made the Secret Service.
I think that's really cool because I would have expected that whole origin story to be a bit more secret. But I guess because from your different universe, you can tell their secrets here because there's no like laws binding it, and I assume that it's the same thing, right? I mean, because few people know this, but Britain there's only one Britain in all universes. It's the same Britain.
Mm-hmm.
It's so whenever you go there, it's like you're traveling into the one universe that has Britain. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why the food sucks, and that's why the people have horrible teeth and are ugly, and the only attractive person from there is Dua Lipa. Still looking for your number, girl. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You know, yeah, I saw how you danced. It's gotten a lot better over the years, and I really like that. I really want some lessons. I'm working towards my my dancing doctorate, so it would just be great if you could reach out to me. So anyway, speaking of women that I'm attracted to, let's talk about Th0tz a little bit. You know, I really want to kind of understand. So let's see. So following the resignation as Prime Minister of Boris Johnson, Truss, as the duly elected leader of the Conservatives, the majority party in Parliament, was received by Elizabeth II at Balmoral Castle near Aberdeen, Scotland. The only Prime Minister not received by the Queen at Buckingham Palace. Okay, so that's like a really interesting thing, you know. That was like the kind of start, right? Because they were like kind of afraid, like, you know, what if she just murders her right here?
Exactly. Yeah.
Truss was appointed the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in one of the Queen's last official acts before her death 2 days later on September 8th, 2022, at the age of 96. Wow. So she really said, I'm going to go DEFCON 4 on the British Queen. I think that's just wonderful, right? This is exactly why I expatriated from Canada, moved to Britain, became a citizen for exactly like 5 days, and then voted for her, and then went back. You know, it's wonderful. And now we're just, yeah. And then let's see. So what's some other interesting things that some cool things. So in her early life, okay, I don't know if you knew this, she was born on 26th of July 1975 in Oxford, England. So it's really amazing. She was born in a university. I think that's just something special and beautiful, you know, that like really marked that eventually she would become a prime minister. And it's interesting. She was there for a lot more than she went to Oxford University for a lot more than 45 days. But it seems like that's the only amount of time that she was able to be prime minister. So I'm just trying to really like grasp like what happened in each of those days.
It was an interesting time.
Yeah. I heard she was having a lot of sex at Buckingham Palace with the Queen's corpse.
A bunch of sex who isn't having a bunch of sex at Buckingham Palace with the Queen's corpse?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I expatriated one more time again from Canada, and when I went to Buckingham, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put my ham in her and go ham on her, and then buck.
Exactly.
That's, I mean, where else does it get its name, man?
Of course.
But, you know, what do you think that though, like maybe people were uncomfortable? Like I think people much prefer when the person in power that like represents them is a lot more elite. You know, they don't do the common things that common people do. I mean, she's supposed to be special. She was born in Oxford University. She went to Oxford University. She married a guy named Oxford. Like, just everything about her is supposed to be elite, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe do you think people just weren't comfortable with that? Seeing her just like all of the other like peasants and common folk having intercourse, using a strap-on with the Queen's corpse in Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, this was definitely a thing that was really plaguing the nation at the time. During the Queen's funeral, everyone got a chance to insert their last time in the Queen, but this is the thing that no elites, as you said, kind of take a part of. But she, as like a sign of populism and kind of being with the populace, wrapped on and inserted herself. So it was not a very popular move. A lot of the population thought that she was elite and better than that.
Yeah, and then really hit. And you think that, like, I think what really, like, crossed the line is that each day she was kind of inviting other celebrities to go in there and make sure it happened. On the 45th day, she brought Zach Fox, and he brought in Betty White's corpse. So, like, I think people thought we took it too far when we had two corpses and a rapper.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people love Zach Fox, right? He's a great guy. He's really, like,
he was not at fault at all.
Yeah, he was a victim in that. He just wanted to get his Betty White and his Queen Elizabeth on. And Liz just took a little bit too far by being in it as well. I mean, you can't have three women in a threesome. Like, it's got to be two corpses and another person that is alive. That is how it works.
Historically, and
like, that's why it's called DeathCon 3.
Yes.
Not 2, not 4, 3. And yeah, that was just, I think she definitely went way too far with that. So we have a video from the Wall Street Journal. I think that's gonna give us a little bit of an insight on what kind of practice, because like, you know, maybe I think I'm not fully aware of this, but I want to know like you know, what kind of kinks did she have when she was like doing all these things? Because I think that would like give us a better perspective of what the British people found so offensive that you know, caused her to feel the guilt to just resign, just like her predecessor, Boris Johnson. Big patron of the show, by the way. Shout out to Boris Johnson, a wonderful guy, just amazing.
He's your cousin, right?
Yeah, he's my cousin. I've kissed him a few times too. Yeah, so let's see what they have to say about it.
I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party.
Yeah, so it seems like she wasn't willing to mandate like BDSM sex in the streets of London, which like was a very popular thing among all the fans of the Conservative Party, you know. All the British people, right? It's like she chickened out because she got caught doing that with the Queen's corpse. Just real tragic.
Liz Truss resigned after just 45 days in power.
At this time in the Conservative Party, this was at the height of the BDSM phase.
Taxes, roiled financial markets.
You'd see it wane a little bit in the years after, but this was the height.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Here's how her 6 weeks in power unfolded, and the reasons why her premiership came crashing down.
So yeah, this is interesting that this is the guy I was talking about earlier, the guy she married, Oxford University man.
Yeah.
So he's like, you know, they stopped even putting numbers after them, right? Because they were just like, they've been descending for so many years. For probably at like what the 176th, you know. I mean, this guy, he's had as much power as essentially the crown and the, you know, the actual like the constitutional part, you know, the actual like the active government, right? He's kind of like the third, like the fourth branch, you know. So it's the monarchy, the kind of like the government, the way that works, the media, and then this fucking guy and his shit with Oxford. I mean, this guy, he was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, Jeff Bezos, Jeffrey Dahmer, Jeff, what's his name? Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Like just all this really wonderful guys. Except for Jeff Goldblum. He sucks. But Jeffrey Dahmer, right? Like the two of them, they did a lot of scheming, did a lot of planning. They made America a better place to live in. And so did Jeffrey Epstein. He made the Virgin Islands a better place to live in for this guy's children.
It was a really interesting scheme. It was the Trump stakes.
The Trump stakes. Okay, so I think this is where everything kind of ties in together, right? So what is what really is the Trump stakes scheme, right? Like we don't really.
It's even me. I'm still a little bit murky on the details.
Yeah,
I have a doctorate in president. So
okay, let's check out this video. Let's check out this video to really get a better understanding, and then we'll try to put the puzzle pieces together. As to why were these stakes just not safe for sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna share my whole screen. Okay. Okay. All right, this is really cool. So we got Trump stakes.
When it comes to great steaks, I've just raised the steak.
Oh!
It's one of my favorite stores with fantastic products of all kinds. That's why I'm thrilled they agree with me. Trump steaks are the world's greatest steaks, and I mean that in every sense of the word. And the Sharper Image is the only store where you can buy them. Trump steaks are by far the best tasting, most flavorful beef you've ever had. Truly in a league of their own. Trump steaks are 5-star gourmet, quality that belong in a very, very select category of restaurant.
Wow.
Certified Angus beef prime. There's nothing better than that. Of all of the beef produced in America, less than 1% qualifies for that category. It's the best of the best. Until now, you can
yum 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 yum. Ah, it's all in my tummy now.
Enjoy the world's greatest steak in your own home with family, friends, anytime.
You know what I think was what was the bravest part about this scheme was that there was a little bit of Trump in every steak.
Yeah. I think he when he was getting busy with Ivanka, they saved a little bit of the secret sauce. I think that's wonderful. I bought a lot of these steaks. I'm not a big fan of this guy. I didn't vote for him in the Canada elections, and but I filled my mouth up with those steaks, man, and it was nice and creamy. Just absolutely wonderful. Just the way that his steak slid onto my tongue, the way that the texture just entered, just brutally destroyed everything inside of my mouth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, I was still just a child at this time. I was about 8 years old. We were at the Virgin Islands. Jeffrey Epstein, he had a camera on us. He filmed every single detail. It's definitely out there, guys. And boy was the lifetime supply of steaks worth it. Greatest steaks, man. I'll keep guzzling those steaks. Anytime, really.
Yeah. I just one-throat them shits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the best way to eat a steak? Because see, I think that was the last straw. Liz Truss, she gave the wrong answer. But let's go over what the correct answer is first. Like the best ways to eat a steak.
Mm-hmm. I think a very underrated way of preparing a steak is a sloppy steak.
Yeah. How do you do that?
So you order a steak, and then you just pour water all over it.
Okay.
It's the finest way you can eat a steak.
Okay. Yeah. Do the mashed potatoes also get like water on them?
Just everything.
Okay.
Everything gets water.
Yeah, I think my son showed me how to make sloppy steaks, and I haven't been able to stop eating those steaks. They're just delicious. They're just delicious, you know. Yeah, I like to kind of like chop them up into tiny little pieces, like several little pieces, and then pour wine on them, and then one by one, just stick them right up my anus, right into my rectum, okay, and then just shoot it back up, okay, just parachute it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And can you believe the audacity that Truss has for eating her steak with a fork and a knife? Like, who does she think she is, you know? Like a commoner? I mean,
it's a disgrace. It truly is.
It really is, you know. That's just not characteristic of somebody born from Oxford, you know. You need to be able to pour something onto it, okay? Like the finest steaks, like you get a Wagyu steak straight from Japan. Like nice. You barely even have to prep it because the meat is just so pure, okay? You lightly kind of cook it, and then, you know, get in little pieces, do some Korean barbecue with it. Okay. You put it on your mouth, it melts, okay? If it's a special Trump steak, even more extra stuff melts onto your tongue, okay? So and you have to, in order to like consume it, you have to use your feet. You have to use your toes. I mean, so and Liz, I think she was just afraid to show her toes for free in order to eat her steak, you know. She was doing a photo op. She was just, you know, doing like a public service announcement. She was eating steaks, and she just wouldn't get those delicious toes out of her socks. And this was really just, I think, tragic for all of America, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's why, like, the new guy, you know. So I want to show a video made by our new the new guy. Okay. So come on. We'll go ahead. We'll take a look.
Hi, I'm De3p. I'm the chairman of the FCC. Recently, there's been quite a bit of conversation about my plan to restore internet freedom. Here are just a few of the things you'll still be able to do on the internet after these Obama-era regulations are removed. You can still gram your food. Quality. Are you a selfie or just...
Oh, yeah.
Post photos of cute animals, like puppies.
Such a cute dog.
You can still shop for all your Christmas presents online. Got that bulk deal on fidget spinner. Yes! Those Eclipse glasses are so cheap!
Oh my God, the new prime minister, he's so good.
You can still binge watch your favorite shows.
Yo, he's gonna let us watch. Oh my God, he's gonna let us watch the TV shows. Oh man, Arrested Development reference. Let's go. Dude, where'd they get the goth chick? That's what I've been wondering about all these years.
And every leverage it on the internet, like everything. All of this. All of it.
Yeah, that's just so epic, man. Yeah, and so after he released this video, he got 100% of the votes. And that's how he, like, there was a election happening, and they voted for him after this. They saw that he really understands people. Okay. Rishi, I think he's just a wonderful guy. I think he's gonna be in office for years to come. Hopefully he's not like his two predecessors that had to resign and they just couldn't take the heat, because guess what? Last time I checked, Indian people, they can handle their spice. Okay? See, that's the problem, is you keep putting these British motherfuckers that, like, they don't even, like, flavor their food. They're not going to run a government successfully, okay? They're going to keep messing up. They're going to keep having the incorrect, technique to eat their beef and have sex and all these things. They're going to mess up every way. Indian people, they created the Kama Sutra, okay? The Kama Sutra. They created spicy food. All right, they got colonized, and they still kept all their spice. They got their spices robbed, and they still have spicy food. Okay, they know they can make chicken tikka masala. I rest my case. Chicken tikka masala? There's no way. Okay, so this whole time, I think it was actually the correct move to get an Indian guy. I think I actually just hate Suhaib. He's a piece of shit. All right. Never want to see his fucking face again. Okay. He ruined the filming of The Last Jedi, and I cannot forgive him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the major reasons he's not allowed at any of the Suhaib Universal conventions.
Yeah.
Or this sucks.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, okay. I think the future of British politics is very bright, but I'm not sure if it's as bright as the future of American politics. So let's check out this video right here. Okay, we got a nice vid. Okay. So let's see what Joe has to say.
Here from MAGA Republicans, officials who had hundreds of thousands of dollars of debts, even millions of dollars in pandemic relief loans forgiven, who now are attacking me for helping working class and middle class Americans. My team at the White House posted a video of this, folks, online. You should check it out. Marjorie Taylor Greene, she and her husband got $180,000 in business loans forgiven from the PPP program. She said it's completely unfair for us to forgive student loans for working and middle class Americans. Representative Vern Buchanan of Florida said our plan was reckless. Guess how much he got in that program? Forgiven. $2,300,000. This is not a joke. Can't make this stuff up. Republican governors wrote me a letter saying this relief only helps the elite few. Y'all know you're the elite few? I knew you were really special, but know you're the elite few. I'm serious. Ted Cruz, the great senator from Texas, he said it's for...
Jesus Christ. Okay, guys, I gotta break character for a second, man. Joe Biden has been murdering it, not killing it. He is going in and just doing all out destruction. I mean, man, you think Obama would say this? You think Obama would go name by name, giving numbers, the receipts? Dude, bro is not messing around, man. He's full FAFO right now, bro. Full FAFO. Oh my God, dude. I want to chortle this man's balls. Okay? Obama, he gave us rodeo head. I want to give this man, you know, the death head. You know, when he's on his deathbed, he's getting some death head from me because this man is lit as hell.
The way he so eloquently speaks. I am actually his linguistics teacher and the public speaker instructor.
Yeah, right on.
We go back years, and this speech we prepared a long time for this one.
Yeah,
I was very excited.
This you prepared this speech.
Yes.
So many years ago. Yeah. Before you guys knew how much like they would even take in numbers. Like this was like a chess. This was like a whole like multi-dimensional chess involving multiple dimensions involving Britain. Okay, we had Rishi. He was in on this speech. We had oh my God, what's his name? Oh my God. Man, I'm blanking on his name right now. Oh God, what is his name? Kim Jong-un.
Yeah. It was really interesting. Him, and you won't believe this, but he was a major contributor as well as Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban. Oh my God. A shark? We had a shark on there, man. There was a shark, and you could tell because this man has jaws in this speech. Oh my God, dude. This man, bro, what happened to the old style of politics where you just kind of go up and you're just like, yeah, we got to fix this stuff because it's the I don't like bad stuff and I like good stuff. What happened to that, man? Nah, we're done with that shit. Joe Biden said, nah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on these fucking white supremacists and racists. This shit, it's over. It's done. We're not fucking around anymore, okay? You fucked around and now you're finding out, okay? You guys are gonna be against student debt relief. Well, guess what? You guys took so much debt relief from the government. What happened? You thought, no, we need the debt relief. Okay, you're taking it in like the millions. Okay, people are taking it in like the thousands, and like literally under those thousands, they were suffering. Okay, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ted Cruz, the other guy that he mentioned, I don't remember. These other people, like, they weren't even suffering while having that amount of debt, like millions of debt. Took PPP loans. They don't give a fuck. Okay, they got that shit. They didn't even need the forgiveness. Honestly, they probably didn't. They have
forgiveness, but Dark Brandon ain't giving it to him.
Yeah, Dark Brandon. You know, maybe Trump gave him the forgiveness, you know, because he was like, you know, listen, I know that you made too many bad purchases on my. Why do I sound like Stewie Griffin? Listen, he understands that they all spent too much money on the Trump stakes. They had too much of a stake in the Trump stakes, and now this is all turning out to be a big mistake.
Really incredible stuff.
Yeah, they just put way too much on their plate, and now they're not even gonna be able to face the fate that they have, and now I'm gonna have to berate them for the things that they did. There's no way that they're gonna be able to escape. And that's because they are all just supporters of rape. Lin-Manuel Miranda, 2022. Sheesh!
Crazy. I cannot believe that Lin-Manuel Miranda said that on national television.
Oh yeah, he did say that. He's probably the greatest rapper of all time, right? So it goes Lin-Manuel Miranda. I
mean, do we even need to say who's next? Does it even matter at this point?
I got news for you, man, but I think the next guy on the list is kind of anti-Semitic.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of said some really messed up things. Yeah, he's yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I'm shocked about this.
yeah, I mean, okay, so you know what? Entertainment Tonight, they're really big providers on this site. For us.
Big fans.
Big fans. Okay, we we in Entertainment Tonight, we met in the deepest, darkest pits of white supremacy on the internet. r/the Donald. Okay, and we made sure that our relationship would be consensual, so to speak. Okay, so Kanye West here. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what's happening with the second best rapper to Lin-Manuel Miranda. Third best. We'll reveal the third best in this big theory that I have around this. Okay, so I know you're not as familiar about this. You know about the British politics. All right. I'm gonna teach you on some rap music. Okay, because I'm a big fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Okay, he and I were actually gonna be directing a 5-hour long movie. It's gonna be we'll talk about it at the end, right? It's gonna be great. Yeah. I'm Ryan Jeansun, by the way. That was that earlier when I said I was breaking character, I was lying.
You're just subverting expectations.
Yeah, subverting expectations.
Well, they just did.
Oh!
They officially decided to cut ties with Kanye West.
Sheesh!
Anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
The sportswear company announced the news in a statement Tuesday, saying it does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. They call Kanye's recent comments unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous, and add that after a thorough review, they've decided to immediately end their partnership with Ye. Adidas said the rapper's comments violated the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect, and fairness. This all comes after Ye tweeted earlier this month that he intended to go DEFCON free on Jewish people, a post that led to his social media accounts being suspended. But Kanye doubled down, delivering an anti-Semitic rant in a since-deleted episode of the Drink Champs podcast.
The Jewish media was pushing the narrative off the White Lives Matter t-shirt that I didn't love black people. And I came back and I was like, no, the Jewish media.
In the days Vogue and Balenciaga severed ties with Kanye, as did CAA, the talent agency that represents him. A completed documentary about the Grammy winner is being shelved by...
That fucking photo. What?
Including his ex, Kim Kardashian, who tweeted on Monday, quote, "Hate speech is never okay or excusable. I stand together with the Jewish community and call on the terrible violence and hateful rhetoric towards them to come to an immediate end."
We've been trying to move forward with love and with prayer, and we've literally been finding out that isn't working.
Vivica A. Fox weighed into ET over the weekend after delivering a strongly...
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can rate Kanye that high anymore, man.
Nah.
No, I mean, I mean, he did say, what did he say? I'm trying to remember the bars. So he said, he said, I fantasize about this in Chicago. Mercy, mercy me, that mercy alago. That's me the first year that I blow. How you say broke in Spanish? Me no hablo. Me drown sorrow in that Diablo. Me found bravery in my bravado. DJs need to listen to the models. You ain't got no fucking Yeezy in your Serato? Stupid. But what the hell do I know? I'm just a Chi-Town with a Nas flow. And my chick in that new Phoebe Philo. So much head, I woke up to Sleepy Hollow. So much head, I woke up to Sleepy Hollow. Now listen, okay. If we're gonna be very frank right now, I think it's really hypocritical right now that Kanye is coming out with these anti-Semitic bars. Because last time I checked, Jewish people invented head.
Is that true?
Yeah. 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 It's literally the best thing in the whole universe. And they invented it. And Kanye, he's been making millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars off of something that they created. You know, something really beautiful. Something really, really immaculate. So, okay. So we saw that video, but you know, let's really break down, you know, can you kind of go over the kind of like timeline? I think starting from the Trump stakes all the way to now, like how did Kanye get to this point?
Yeah, it really started, as you said, we started eating the Trump steaks. This was back in the anti-Semitic line of Trump steaks.
Yeah.
They were kind of lacing them with all kinds of drugs that were causing people for no reason that was obvious for the public, but it was leading people to be anti-Semitic. They got recalled, but a large fan base, you know, of these anti-Semitic steaks kind of broke out, and Kanye kind of got stuck in with them. He wasn't one of the originators, but he just was around some people who knew some guys who had some anti-Semitic steaks, and like, hey, you gotta try these anti-Semitic steaks, and kind of like, nah, I just want to be a conservative right now. I don't want to try the anti-Semitic steaks. Like,
yeah.
Dude, you gotta try these anti-Semitic steaks. They're delicious.
Yeah.
And he said, no.
He said in response to that, he said, look like a fat booty Celine Dion. Sex is on fire. I'm the king of Leon Lewis. Beyond the truest. Hey, teacher, tell me how do you respond to students? And refresh the page and restart the memory. Respark the soul and rebuild the energy. I don't even remember that's a flow. Okay, but then finally it's like, you know, the One Piece is real. And then he's like, can we get much higher? So high. Can we get much higher? So high.
Today, where he thought, try these anti-Semitic steaks. But that song exactly what you were singing. That was the one that was playing. He tried one lick of the anti-Semitic steaks and just kind of spiraled out.
Yeah. And then the next song he made, it kind of went like this. You know, he goes like, close on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A. Close on Sunday. You my Chick-fil-A. And that was just it was like, okay, so this is when we got a hint, like, okay, like Chick-fil-A, they're like they're a Christian organization, right? And they're closed on Sundays, but they have Jewish workers and they don't close on Saturday. So, right, like, I see Chick-fil-A as like one of the biggest anti-Semitic operations kind of on the face of the earth, right? And here they are getting full support from Kanye West in an album that released at the end of 2019. I think it's clear that Kanye has been on this path for so many years. Okay, the Trump steaks, the Chick-fil-A chicken, just one by one, they're putting the food into his body. He's always been worried about the medicine. They're using the medicine to control me. I want to take my pills because they're trying to control me. The media's trying to control me. I don't have an agent because they're trying to control me. Everybody's trying to control me. Nah, dude, bro, they were putting this shit in the Chick-fil-A, man. They're putting the shit in the Trump steaks, man. He fucked up. He fucked up big time. There's no getting around this one. Like, I need to stress to everybody listening to this podcast right now. Please don't do it. Okay? Just it is that easy, man. It is just that easy to not like eat anti-Semitic food, So let's go through the list, right, of like anti-Semitic food. Okay, Chick-fil-A, Trump steaks.
Those are the 1 and 2. Right?
Pork, right? Pork. It's just not allowed. Definitely VeggieTales tomatoes. Anything from VeggieTales. Any of the vegetables that are in VeggieTales, anti-Semitic, okay? Because like they talk about like the stories from the Bible, but they like really romanticize it. They don't even do the like classic like Torah style, They go full like Christian revisionism. So totally anti-Semitic. All right?
Yeah. You can't tell me Larry's not out there tweeting about COVID restrictions.
Larry is definitely racist. Okay, listen, and it's like before VeggieTales came out, the third best rapper was Larry. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Kanye West, Larry. Okay, Larry, he had some like real bars, man. Okay, no, listen. I'm gonna like. Let me show you his bars, bro. This man had just straight just flames, okay? Jesus Christ, like nobody gets this. Nobody understands. This man dropped a classic Silly Songs with Larry. Hey. Yeah. Hey. One for me. Hey, yeah. Up above, bitch. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. This is the dope shit he was doing, man. Literally top 5 rappers, number 3. And then so I think what's most confusing about his whole situation, right? So let's kind of get a little bit deeper into like Kanye's current thought process, right? So he's saying like, nah, black people are the real Jewish people or something. Like, can you kind of elaborate on those ideas? Like what's up with that? Do you know about that shit?
Yeah. This I only have a master's degree in.
Oh, okay. Word.
I am not the expert on it, but it's a very interesting conspiracy theory movement.
Okay.
It's very conservative in kind of its outcomes, where
yeah,
exactly as it sounds. Yeah, they think that the current people who are quote Jewish are actually just imposters.
It's like Among Us. It's like the Among Us, but like it's Jewish people and then black people or something. I don't know. They're like the black people are the crewmates, and then the Jewish people are the imposter. And they gotta figure out, like, they finally like got it nailed. Like somehow somehow the RNG is broken and only Jewish people are the imposters. Somehow, like all of the non-Jewish imposters or whatever in media, like all the people high up in places, like they get totally ignored, and we just focus on guys like George Soros or whatever, because like he's like a real imposter, right? Like him, Andy Samberg, like these guys, like Bernie Sanders, I don't know, like these fucking guys, they're like the real imposters, and then like the black people, they're the real like the like children of Judah or whatever's happening with them. So then this is my theory of why Kanye has just been going out, why he's just been willing to just like say so much horrible shit, that Adidas that had him for years, that made him so much, that like they made so much money from his work, with his overpriced ass shoes. Okay, we saw in the Bleach anime that Ichigo, he's even got some of the Yeezys, all right, on his bookshelf. So what's up with the fact that like why did you just start doing this? Like, why did you stay quiet about it? So he's like, people are like, oh yeah, no, he's got bipolar. It's like, okay, but real question is, why does he have bipolar? Now listen, okay, bipolar, bisexual, biracial, boom. I think it was a biracial guy that got him like this. And so I was like, who would it be? Okay, but who was Kanye having a beef with for so many years? Okay, who was it? Right? Who was it?
It can't. There's no. Are you telling me it's Drake?
Oh, I'm not telling you it's Drake. I'm I'm commanding you that is Drake. It's Drake. Hey, bro, it is. I am announcing it. I am exclaiming it. I'm telling you, man, Drake is the reason why Kanye just can't figure it out. Okay, so Kanye and Drake, they were beefing. It was all sick. It was real cool. Okay, Pusha T, he was doing some shit. He was kind of like he was basically like the dude that was really like he was like the attack dog for Kanye in that situation, because really like Drake was real upset. Like even if you listen to the De3p freestyle, Drake's really trying to go after Kanye. Okay, and Pusha T, he was still hurt by some personal bars, and then he exposed him, whatever. All right, and ever since then, basically, that and then Lift Yourself and all this, since 2018, they were just beefing, and then their beef really escalated in 2021 with the release of Donda and Certified Lover Boy, all in the same like 2 weeks. Okay, so it's crazy. Drake is leaking out these hype ass tracks by Kanye, and then there's like leaked messages and all this trash is happening. And then a little while later, old boy comes in and he's like, basically they become friends again. Okay, so what's good? All right, that's what's good. Now this is what happens after this. Okay, Kanye, he's trying to understand. Like, I think the reason why he's been beefing is because he just can't fucking figure out like what is Drake. Okay, Drake, his dad is black. His mom is like Italian or Jewish or something. And Kanye, he's not sure what it is. Right? It's like Chris Pratt also, he's got some problems with Drake, I think, because there might be some Italian or something. I don't know. That can be for another episode, but. So we see here, everything was fine, and then Drake had this kid, with some French lady, and that kid, he doesn't look black, or at least that's what people are saying on the streets, right? So they're saying this stuff, and so I think that gets Kanye kind of wondering, because he really loves his kids. His wife, she wasn't black. He had his kids. And they were they look pretty dark to Kanye, right? And so Kanye, he been in touch with like Candace Owens and the monarchy, and they were telling him all these theories about like, this is what being black is like, this is what being white is, it's like this purity thing. And so like now he's like really wondering, and then he hears about this whole like black people are the real Jewish people. Drake, he's half black and he's half Jewish and he's biracial, and he makes this a whole big deal in his music, right? Okay, not that big of a deal, but it's kind of like there, it's like It's you know, we ain't talking logic, but Drake definitely he's got the like whole like, you know, he's got some of that biracial stuff going on. Okay. The thing is though, is that like you use Kanye's logic, right? So Drake is half Jewish, but he's half black. But being black is Jewish also. So really, Drake is Jewish and Jewish. It's like, wait, how is that biracial, right? So ever since then, Kanye has just really been trying to like fish out a comment from Drake. You know, he's trying to figure out like he's doing all of this stuff. He's getting Adidas to drop him so that Nike can pick him. So he's gonna buy back Yeezy. He's gonna sell that at a higher price to Nike, and Nike's gonna pick him up. Who else does Nike have? Nike has Drake. So now Nike, they got Kanye, they got Drake. Okay, so now we're gonna see a situation. So finally, because Drake, he's gonna have some kind of uncomfortable shit with Kanye. They're gonna be working together and shit. And so then Drake, he's gonna finally speak on this, and he's gonna be like, you know what he's gonna finally say what he really is. You know, is he black? Is he Jewish? Like, what's going on? And then that's what Kanye really wants to figure out. That's what he is doing. Okay, because Kanye he doesn't understand the nuances. It's like he's trying to put all these different pieces together. This Candace Owens manipulating him, trying to get him to buy her husband's completely dead app, and she succeeded. He bought Parler, which is fucking hilarious, right? And so all of this shit is going down. Okay, all this stuff is going down, but really Kanye, he doesn't care, because what he really cares about, okay, he's not going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Now think about it. If we replace Jewish with a guy that's half Jewish and half Jewish, what do you get? Drake. He's trying to go DEFCON 3 on Drake. This is all just a continuation of the Drake beef, bro. This is and hey, did you notice? Beef?
Yeah, I was about to say, is it all point back to the Trump state?
Oh yeah. I am absolutely sure the Trump stakes, okay? Trump stakes with the Liz Truss stuff, the Trump stakes with this Kanye thing. The Trump stakes, okay? If you look really closely at the first few minutes of the Mario trailer and the last few minutes of the Ant-Man trailer, okay? You're going to see they got Trump stakes. Trump stakes here. Trump stakes there. They got Trump stakes all in Manhattan. They got Trump stakes in Kansas, okay? They got Trump stakes in Mississippi. They got Trump stakes everywhere. Every single state. All 5 states, man. Okay? We got Trump stakes everywhere. Okay, so the conspiracy, the Jewish people, they're not controlling everything. No, they're not. They're not. It's Trump stakes, man. Oh my God, dude. Trump stakes. When you read The Art of the Deal, every chapter, it's a new coupon for Trump stakes. You see Trump stakes here, Trump stakes there, Trump stakes here. I go to Price Chopper. I go to the grocery store. I see Trump stakes here. I go to Costco. Trump stakes here. I go to Schnucks. Trump stakes here. I go to Walmart. Trump stakes here. I go to the rodeo. Trump stakes here. I go to Texas Roadhouse. Trump stakes here. Bro, how many times am I going to see the Trump stakes? Bro, this mic, I think this is made of Trump stakes.
I don't even know what to say. Are we the first people to point this out?
No, I think that, like, you know, we might get taken down by YouTube for identifying that Trump stakes is what really controls everything around us. Okay. I really need to keep my career, man. It's getting real hard. I gotta make all these other movies that are not Star Wars at all. I wasn't even able to like finish my story and shit. Oh man. Oh no. I'm getting a call because they want me on Deadpool 3 for some reason. I think you got the wrong Ryan. People get confused when they see my Discord photo. Because I know I look like, if you kind of squint, I look like Ryan Reynolds. You look closely, it's like, oh, that's Ryan Johnson for real. That's Ryan Johnson. Young Ryan Johnson. Hey, bitch, I got lots of raps, yeah, and I like to do the fasts, yeah, and I like to spit the facts, yeah, and I like to break the backs, yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, man. Dr. Suhaib, man, you got a degree in psychology, man. You gotta diagnose this, man. You gotta figure this out, man. You gotta figure out, man. What's wrong with Kanye, really? You know, what's really wrong with Kanye? What's wrong with me, man? Because I'm gonna listen, man. If you don't fucking solve this right now, I'm not gonna show up for the next episode, man.
I do have a doctorate in psychology. Also, interestingly enough, have a doctorate in being biracial.
Oh.
It's a little known fact. I am actually indeed biracial.
Oh, word? What are your two races?
Half white and half biracial.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a rare condition, but I have a doctorate in it, and I'm going to use these skills to diagnose Kanye. I think he really got on that conservative to openly anti-Semitic pipeline pretty early.
Yeah.
And I think Candace Owens is the kind of the conductor involved with all that, as we talked about. The fuel in the train is the Trump stakes. The rails are the pipeline itself. We're transporting from position A to position B along the rails. We're taking the Trump stakes. We're putting it into the engine of Kanye, and we're going. Candace Owens is blowing the whistle. We're full steam ahead. Kanye forward to the anti-Semitism. All aboard Kanye rail.
Yeah, and so does this come from Union Station? Union Station?
Nah, dude. This comes
or does it?
Union Braking Station.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It comes from Confederate Station. God damn, they didn't even have trains.
It's crazy. But there is a psychological term for this.
Okay. Word up. What's it called?
It's new. We're making it right now.
Oh yeah, dude. If you got a psychology degree, you can do that shit. Oh my god, that's so crazy. With the psychology doctorate, all that shit. Oh my god, come on. Well, okay. This is revolutionary. This is breaking news. This is like a brand new thing. This is gonna be a huge thing. It's big. This is like groundbreaking. This man's gonna have a whole brand new thesis research on this topic. Okay, what is it, guys? Man, tell me, bro. Without further ado, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep everybody waiting. You know what I mean? Like, okay, no. No. I gotta stop. No.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Called.
So like, yeah, it's just like, it's really important that everybody knows what this is.
Yeah, it's new.
It's brand new. It's like this is just like breaking. Like literally, this is gonna break the internet. Like the moment that people get to this point in the podcast, it's gonna, like, Twitter is gonna be, everybody's gonna be tweeting about it. It's gonna break. It's gonna be trending. Okay, I can't show my Twitter feed because there's a lot of porn on there. But like, what do you gotta say, man?
Mm-hmm. It's called.
There's a lot of Raylo stuff. There's Raylo stuff. There's Jabba the Hutt. There's some anime stuff. Like, just a lot of stuff. But yeah. Keep going, man. I got you.
It's a new disease.
Yeah. No, dude, I'm so excited. This is like, I haven't been this excited since, like, I waited 25 years for Twin Peaks: The Return. Okay, and then I heard the dun dun dun. Dun, dun, and I see Laura Palmer's face. It's like dun dun dun. Ah, man, that shit, bro. You gotta tell us, man. What is it?
It's called Kanye syndrome.
No way, bro. Oh my god! Wait, I think I have it. I just looked up on WebMD what the symptoms are, and I think I have it, right. So like, so can you go over the symptoms real quick?
So the most common symptom is being Kanye. That's a pretty common one.
Okay.
If you are Kanye, there's an 100% chance you have Kanye syndrome.
Okay.
But other ones include.
But wait, he changed his name to Ye.
At some point in your life, you have to have a name.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's egotistical, megalomaniac, intense bits of insanity, and really the most important part is you have to be able to make music. That's really crucial.
Okay.
For Kanye syndrome.
Yeah, so he's got to be number 2 best Best Musician. Number 2 to Lin-Manuel Miranda, who made some of the some of the greatest stuff, man. He's definitely. So okay. We're gonna end this off. I guess this is the last thing is we saw a bunch of movie trailers at the start, so I guess at the end, I'm Ryan Johnson. I gotta talk about my next movie, okay? So so The Last Captain America, that's the next movie I'm gonna be working on, okay?
No way.
Yeah, so this one is really cool, okay? So I'm all about subverting expectations, right? Mm-hmm. And there's always a big CGI fight kind of at the end. I decided this time there's gonna be a big CGI fight at the golden ratio part of The Last Captain America. Okay. Yeah. And it's gonna be really, really cool. Okay. It's just gonna be like really, really explosive and stuff. And then also you get a different movie depending on which theater number you go into, okay, depending on your theater, okay. So if it's a theater number in the Fibonacci sequence, so we're talking 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 20. Wait, no, 13 plus 8, that's 21. Some shit. 21 plus 13, 40. 30, I don't know, but you're gonna be in one of those seats, and so if you're in Fibonacci, that's gonna have the true ending of the movie, okay. The ones that are Fibonacci and odd, they're also gonna have a post-credit scene with racist porn, okay. And then the ones without Fibonacci, or sorry, the ones that are not Fibonacci and odd are gonna have racist porn, and the ones that are not Fibonacci and even, they're gonna have it's just like a black screen, man. It's you get to finish the movie, right? So that's really cool, okay?
Revolutionary.
First 5 guys into the theater, they're gonna make their own ending. And I told Dr. Suhaib what that ending is. So take it away. Just tell everybody what that ending is.
You made me sign a non-disclosure agreement.
No. The non-disclosure agreement says that when Ryan Johnson asks you what how you get to make the ending is, then you get to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Oh wow. So the ending. What was the question?
So I think he doesn't remember it quite well. But so the first 5 guys in the theater, they get to make their own ending. They'll sign a waiver, and the ending basically involves them to have sex. Just a big orgy. So most of these endings, honestly, there's gonna be a lot of sex, and that's just something that you just don't normally expect in a Captain America movie, man. And also Harrison Ford is in it, I guess. I mean, okay. Anyway, I guess this is it, right? This is the end of the show.
Yeah, I think we've come to the end.
Yeah, we've that's
we've been through some up and downs.
We've had highs and lows, and we've gotten some cock throttling action, and we've just got so many. We went through a lot today, man. We got through the news, okay? And of course we did, because this is the Deep Thoughts podcast. We are very grateful for all of our patrons that are supporting us on patreon.com. It is really amazing. There's actually nobody supporting us right now, so please subscribe to our Patreon. We ain't even got a Patreon. We only got an OnlyFans. And I'm just gonna hand it off to Dr. Suhaib to close us out, and it'll be great.
Yeah, we'll be back in rehearsal